Hello everyone, welcome back to another video by me. Today I'm going to be doing a updated Diary of a Wimpy Kid book collection. I actually filmed this yesterday before, but the video turned out to be like 55 minutes long and I yapped so much. So this video is basically going to be more like the NPC video of that video I made, where I'm just going to, say the book title, its release date, and show the pictures and stuff, and briefly talk about the book a little bit, but nonetheless, I'm just gonna get started. I'm not gonna talk about the movies, because I also have the movies here too, so, because, I mean, when else am I gonna show these off? So, might as well. I'm gonna put these somewhere for now. I'm just put them over there. But, we'll start with the main books, and then we'll get to the movies. So, let's do this. Alright, so the first book we have is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the original, released in 2007. So, yeah, we have the spine, back. Yeah. Got the cheese touch. Yeah, that. I guess I'll just kind of skim through it a little bit. So there we go, there's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This book, honestly, is really good. Yeah. Don't know what to have to say about this book, but I'm just gonna put these over here. Also, sorry for the weird setup. Like, yeah, I know I have a bunch of just random stuff here, but honestly, it's the best I can do. It's like the only big table I have in my room, so deal with it. Next, we have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Rodrick Rules, released in 2008. Here's the spine and the back. Rodrick on the drums. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta skim through it first. I don't know if I'm gonna skim through these every single time because I only have one hand, and with like the newer books that I've gotten, they're more thicker. It's hard to turn. So yeah, but for now I'll try to turn the pages on everyone. So here's Rodrick Rules. Really good book. I'll say that. Yeah, like the last video I filmed, I actually did a collection video of this yesterday that was 55 minutes long, and I was just yapping like a lot in the part. I was basically talking about every book and what I like about it. It was just a really long video, so I'm just doing this version now because, I mean, it's going to be a lot more faster, and just take faster, I don't know. Next we have Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, released in 2009. We got the spine and the back. So most of these are reprints, so that means they're like, yeah, like they're not the original copy. The only original copy I have of the book is the third wheel. I got that at like a thrift store. So, yeah. Dang it. We got Greg doing something. Yeah, the character. See if I can try to flip through this one, but again, this will be a little hard. Sigh, I was only my feet. Alright, after that inconvenience, I got the book back. So, yeah, this is The Last Straw. Yeah. Pretty okay book, I'd say. Next we have Dog Days, also released in 2009. The only two Wimpy Kid books to be released in the same year. Got the spine in the back. It's definitely my favorite Wimpy Kid book out of all of them. I love the summer feeling, summer vibe. We got the muddy hand. Characters. Yeah, my skim through of that one was kind of crap, but I don't really care. So, here's Dog Days. Though it really is not really an actual plot, isn't actually really about a dog. So it's kind of a misleading title. Next we have The Ugly Truth, released in 2010, the same year the first movie was released. This was probably a fun year for Wimpy Kid fans. So here's the spine, the back. Yeah, we got a weird photo. We got the characters. Let's skip through it. Let's attempt to. There's the Truth. Very underrated book in this series, I'll say. Next we have Cabin Fever, released in 2011. There's a spine. There's the back. We have the weird baby thing. We got the characters. We got the freaking psychopath, Manny. No one likes Manny. If you like Manny, if you're a Manny fan, then frick you. Yeah. So, here's that. So there's Cabin Fever. Pretty good book, I'd say. I like the Christmas vibe. It's cool. Next we have The Third Wheel, released in 2012. Yeah, this book is my original copies. Which, well, it is my original copy. I got a Wimpy Kid a lot later than actually this book came out. But this is like a book that I got. It's the only Wimpy Kid book that I got at a thrift store, I believe. Like a bunch of other Wimpy Kid books, but most of those are like paperbacks. So there's the back. See, there's a book selection, and there's also the spine. Always forget the spine. There's that. There's Uncle Gary. I think that's his name, I believe. Yeah. This book's in pretty beat up condition. Well, at least like for the last few pages, like this looks really beat up for some reason. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, but it is kind of, yeah, like that. Like, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, this book, is actually probably the worst of the first 10 Wimpy Kid books. It's pretty boring. Greg's kind of a simp, and no one likes a simp. So, yeah, there's Third Wheel. Next we have Hard Luck, possibly the most underrated Wimpy Kid book in the series. This book released in 2013. We have the spine and the back. Yeah. There's that. We got like a belt buckle or something. Yeah, I don't know what this is. That's kind of suspicious. Yeah. We got Rowley. His girlfriend. I think her name's like Abigail or something. I don't even remember. This book is extremely underrated. Probably actually my second favorite Wimpy Kid book. I love this book. It's super funny. It has a bunch of memorable moments like the Magic 8 Ball. And like Greg just basically just trying to find new friends. Like, I always like books when Greg has to like find new friends. Like Hard Luck, The Ugly Truth, and probably the first book. Like those books are always interesting because you have to see Greg on his own, not having anyone to help him out with things. So those books are always a fun read because Greg has to find his new own friends and stuff. There's Hard Luck. So we have The Long Haul, the book, released in 2014. There's Spine. Here's the back. Yeah. Book is actually pretty good. The movie is not as bad as people say. Like, it's bad, but it's like okay bad. That's kind of what I'm going at. Like, the movie is an okay, like a pretty mid movie, like a freaking 5 out of 10 movie. It's not that bad, but yeah. So here's The Long Haul. Oh, I don't know why I'm showing this part, but yeah, there's that. Skim through it. This book is very relatable to family road trips. Very, very relatable book. Pretty good book too. So that's The Long Haul. Next we have the final of the Solid Colors spines, and like, you know, that with Old School, released in 2015. This looks another underrated one too. I like this one a lot as well. There's Old School, there's Spine, and the back. Yeah, like this is the final Wimpy Kid book to start. The final Wimpy Kid book to start Well, I don't even know. Yeah, because after this book, they made the spines different colors. This is the final book with a solid color. So that's the interesting thing about this book. This book's kind of hard to turn. I don't know why, it just kind of is. So we have, I don't even know. We have Lemonade. We got the character. We got, I think his name's like Celeste Scratch or something. I don't even know. We got the pig. We all hate. So, this looks pretty good. I do like this one. It has Greg doing oldie things like going to camp and having an unplugged weekend for the phones and stuff. It's pretty interesting. So, there's Old School. Yeah, so this is the last book to stop using those solid colors. So then, because then we have this book, which is Double Down, released in 2016. So now the spine is red and yellow, which actually a lot of people don't. I think so. A lot of people don't like the different color spines, which I don't understand like at all. Because they look like extremely cool, especially like with the newer books like Big Shot. They have like a texture on them. It looks a lot cooler. I don't know why people like the solid colors, because they just like what was Jeff Kinney gonna do after Old School? Like, if you make a freaking brown cover, a gray cover, like a pink, like what was he gonna do? Like, so it's good that Jeff Kinney started making different covers. So we Double Down. Yeah, this book is hated on a lot. I mean, I like it a lot. So yeah, here's the spine, the back. Yeah. We got the worms. In this book's plot, that it says on the back of the cover, the back of the book, is not the plot. I know how Greg and Riley make a movie, which, yeah, it does happen, but it's not the main plot. Like, once you actually ignore that plot entirely, it's not the plot. Like, the actual plot is Greg basically trying to find who he is in life and figure out other stuff. Like, as much also, like, this book, like, just gets hated on for that reason, but, like, again, if you ignore the actual plot that's on the book, back of the book, the plot's actually quite noticeable, actually. I generally do like this book. It's actually probably an S tier book, honestly. It's a very underrated Wimpy Kid book. I do like Double Down. It's a fun read. Also, I don't know why I colored in his shoes when I was younger. I don't know why. It's kind of ugly, but I've never got a new copy of this book, because, I mean, I didn't really need to. Double Down. Next we have the Getaway, released in 2017. Yeah, I just got a freaking text on my phone. I had to take care of that. So, this is the Getaway, released in 2017. I already said that, but yeah. This book is extremely boring. The actual plot doesn't happen until like 50 pages in. It's very boring, very bland. Yeah, this book was also the start of I guess the long haul was starting the books of the vacation kind of thing. Or Greg and his family go on a wacky vacation or something. This book started it, like, really. But, I mean, I actually wouldn't say it started a vacation thing, because these vacation books do have something different about each one. Like, the long haul's about road trips. The Getaway's about, a vacation to, like, an island or something. The Deep End is just another road trip, but there's also some of the books where Greg and his family become more and more apparent, which honestly I don't like, because Greg's family sucks like balls. So, like, yeah, so there's that. So, yeah. So, yeah, Spider. We got this drunk man. I'm not saying, I don't even know if he's drunk or not, but he looks like he's having a good time. So, I'm gonna presume he's drunk, because I'm a bad guy. So, yeah. The actual freaking book doesn't really start to, like, page, like, 60 something. If you think I'm about to say, I'm not gonna say it. So, yeah, here's the Getaway. Pretty boring book, honestly. Next we have the Meltdown, released in 2018. This book's pretty good. Another underrated Wimpy Kid book. I love the winter vibe of this book. A lot of people could say that this book's a ripoff of Cabin Fever. It's not. It's Cabin Fever discusses more of the Christmas, December side. This one actually discusses just, going outside in like the cold and winter and doing fun things like making a snowman or making a giant snowball. So yeah, this is the Meltdown. That was like the first book to use like different colors on the actual cover. So we have like this dark purple at the top and this light purple at the bottom. So it started actually using like different textures and different other things. Yeah, so there's Meltdown. We have the spine. We have the back. We have that thing. Yeah, see how it like has the winter feeling on it. Just like the snowball, this big snowball fight at the end is also legendary. That part is amazing. Yeah, I like that part. It's like one of the best. That's the most legendary moments in Wimpy Kid history. I like that part a lot. So here's the Meltdown. The camera will actually show it under the light. I'm using a freaking crappy lamp for this. So there's the Meltdown. Because we have my first Wimpy Kid book I ever owned. Not read. But yeah, this is Wrecking Ball, released in 2019. Yeah, I was kind of a late Wimpy Kid fan. I got this book in 2019 for my birthday. And I was really excited because I only read the movies up until that, so... I only watched the movies up until I got this book, so... This is Wrecking Ball. This book's also pretty bland. Has a pretty somber ending. But I care less about that ending, so, yeah, it's Wrecking Ball. See, it also, it has, like screws on, like, the side of the cover, so that's pretty cool. I do like the cover, though, too, like how Greg's in this pile of cement or something, like wood, a bunch of, like, other stuff, and, like, a huge Wrecking Ball there. I don't know if this book came out at the same time as Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball, but I'm not even sure. But, yeah, so here's Wrecking Ball. This book's in pretty crappy condition since it was my first Wimpy Kid book I ever got. But, so, it's in pretty iffy condition. So, yeah, we got this. We got that demon who actually only, like, appears. Dang, why is he got junk in the trunk? Yeah, so, it's, like, he only appears on, like, 5 pages, so I don't even know why he's here. Now, Rowley's just crying. I don't know if he's crying about that thing or about Greg going away. I don't know. Yeah, this book is very forgettable, very boring. Just not a very fun read, I'd say. Yeah, pretty boring book. Alright, next we have The Deep End, released in 2020 when COVID was around. Y'all remember COVID? 'Cause I do. It was pretty bad, but yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, this is The Deep End. Oh, this was actually a Wimpy Kid. I have a good fun story to tell about this book, which actually I'll tell right now. This Wimpy Kid book I actually got from my school. Yeah, actually, like, so basically how I got this book was that I was the kid who got the most Wimpy Kid books out of the library. And they literally handed me this book in front of the entire class. And I was super excited. They even said my name on the announcements. And I think a few other kids got the book, but I was also one of them. So I actually got this book on the first day it came out, I believe, or maybe it was a few days later, I'm not sure. But I was extremely excited to get this book. And I was very happy. Though this book kind of sucks, to be honest, but I was happy I got the book, so that was a good memory right there. So yeah, then we have The Moose. Yeah, this book's very boring. It used to be my least favorite, and actually might still be, because pre-recording this video, I've only read the first, like, 10 books recently. I've read all the other ones, but I haven't read those ones in a while. So I'm starting to read these again, so maybe I'll do an update video how this book sucks or something, but I haven't read this one in a while, so I don't know. But yeah. Ow. This book is basically just another road trip book with Heffley family shenanigans. Also, the ending is outrageous. It's not logical at all. It's like, let me try to describe it. Like, what even happens? I think I have to, like, move this. Basically, Greg's family van gets in, like, stuck in a freaking river. like the toilet explodes. They have to literally hop on top of the van, and they're in the freaking river. And then they perfectly lodge their van into this part of the bridge, like a freaking puzzle piece. Like, it's just such an outrageous ending that, like, these books are supposed to be relatable, and this is not relatable at all. But this is just insane. So yeah, there's the deep end. It's a crazy ending. Next we have Big Shot, released in 2021. I don't hear much people talk about this book anymore. Even when it came out, not many people were talking about it. It's a really good book. It's actually like a fresh idea in like a good while. Like, it's the same idea that Jeff Kennedy hasn't made a book about sports until like book 16. So actually an extremely fresh idea for Wimpy Kid series. So it's called Big Shot. And, yeah, it basically talks about Greg and his kind of sports life. How crappy he is at sports, like me. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Big Shot. Yeah. I love the cover on this one, too. Like, the blue, orange, and white contrast amazingly. So, yeah, I also got this book on the first day it came out, I believe. Like Target or something, I don't even know. Yeah, this book was pretty cool. It's a really good, fresh idea about Greg playing basketball. It's actually, like, extremely fresh. Yeah, I like this one. There. This Big Shot. Like this one a lot. I think it should be talked about more. It's not really an underrated book. I know people actually like this book, but no one talks about it really anymore. Which is kind of a bummer, because this book's generally a good book. It's actually a really good, fresh idea. Next we have Diaper Overload, released in 2022. Yeah, so this book, also another fresh idea, but it's like mostly just a book about Rodrick. So that's that. Also, I kind of noticed that throughout this video, I become less of an NPC. That's good, I guess, but yeah, so this is Diaper Overload. Spine. I haven't said that in a while. And the back. This book's a really good book, too. Talks about Rodrick a lot. Like, everyone wanted a Rodrick book, and this is what came apart. But I think it talks about Rodrick a little, like, too much. Because Greg literally documents Rodrick's life for 217 pages. Like, Greg literally documents his brother's entire, like, rock thing. Like, I don't know why Greg would do that, but he is. So, yeah. Diaper Overload. This book I also got on the first day it came out, I believe. I think most of these books I got on the first day it came out. Besides Party Pooper, which I'll get to later. I did not get that book on the first day it came out. That's why I'm making this video a little later into November. So here is Diaper Overload. Another underrated book in the series. I do like that one too. Next we have No Brainer, released in 2023. This book also does not really get talked about that much. I remember this book being pretty good. Not amazing, but it was pretty good, I remember. I think I only read it like one time. Like, No Brainer, Hot Mess, I've only read like one time. So, oh, dang it. Oh, I am back. So, here... Bro, what was that about? So here is No Brainer. I don't know why my brother is coughing in the room. Here is No Brainer. Spine. Back. Also like the cover on this one a lot too. Like the equations. I don't understand any of them. I'm not freaking Einstein, but yeah. So here's that. So here's the back. I'm also kind of sick. I kind of forgot to mention I'm a little sick. Maybe that's why my brother's coughing, but I don't know. So that's why I keep sniffing my nose like that. So we got Greg chasing his brain for some reason. Yeah, this book's pretty cool. Also has robot students, which it does have for some reason. For me, a robot principal. I don't even know. This book also has more lore to the school, but also does not bring back any old characters like Chirag, Rowley, or Patty. Like, no one. I mean, Rowley's there, but he's barely appears at all. Like, I swear, Greg literally is stuck in middle school forever. He's getting held back at this point because all his other friends are going to college. Like, he's just so freaking far behind. So there is No Brainer. Look at this pile of books. This is insane how many Wimpy Kid books there are. So I have Hot Mess, released in 2024. This book is actually, from what I remember, being a really good book. It's another family book about Greg's family, but it actually talks about more of his extended family, which is pretty cool, I think. I like that idea. So, here's Hot Mess. Spine. I like the cover too on this one. Like the picnic family vibe. And with Greg's in a freaking pile of meatballs and spaghetti. Really cool. This one actually does have to. This book does talk about meatballs a lot for some reason, from what I remember. That's kind of weird, but yeah, so here's the back. We have that. I don't know why, but this freaking collection video is also going to be a pretty long video. I'm already 25 minutes in. So, there's that. Hot Mess. This book's pretty good. I like it. It's a new. I mean, again, it's kind of another vacation book, but has a great extended family. But it's still pretty good. I think it had a lot of good stuff about it. I think it talks about food a lot. I think so. That's pretty cool. And I do like food. I'm a big back, I guess. So yeah, here's Hot Mess. This book also. I think this book is better than No Brainer. I think, but yeah, I liked it. I like the cool. It's like spaghettis and like meatball stains everywhere, which is pretty cool. Covers sick. Next we have the book that you probably all skipped to in this video, in fact. So it's a blame on you. You should watch you should see me talk about the other ones too. If you did that, you're not a very cool person. But I do understand I probably would have done the same on any video, but nonetheless, we have Book 20, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Party Pooper, released in 2025. This book is the newest Wimpy Kid book. Book 20. 20 freaking books of this freaking wimp. Like, God, we need this. We need Jeff K to stop. This book is surprisingly pretty good. I think it's decent. It's kind of has a few problems. Like, this book basically, for like 80% of it is Greg just yapping about random stories he had about his birthdays and how much like wishes he wants in his trading card. Like, Greg yaps so much in this book. And like, party at the end is actually probably one of the better parts in this book. And honestly, it's a really fun part to read. I love the party at the end. Greg actually has the party. Also, Greg's mom forgets his birthday because she's a freaking horrible mom. Like, actually, like, Greg's mom should go die in hell. Like, she's a horrible mother. Like, I swear. Like, she really sucks a lot. So, yeah, so here is the Party Pooper. I love the cover on this one. This one was actually probably, like, the best cover ever. Like, actually, like, it is so detailed. Like, this book makes me want to actually freaking eat it. Like, I want to eat this book right now. Like, that genuinely looks like cake. Like, it is a super cool cover. So, yeah, we got the spine, the back. This book was pretty decent. But, like, the beginning and the middle are just super boring, and Greg just yaps so much. The part at the end is actually a really good part that I would honestly like. It's, like, the best part of, like, modern Wimpy Kid. It was really funny part. This book I don't want to bend too badly, so I'm going to take this very carefully. We have that. I don't even know when that comes into play in this book. I don't even know where that was. But, yeah, we got this. We got Greg's family throwing him a party. That's why it's called Party Pooper. And no, there isn't really any poop in it. So, that's disappointing. Sorry, Cranberger. There is no poop in this book. So, there's another cough again. So, here's Party Pooper. Really good book. I would recommend it. It's a fun read, but, like, honestly, the main part only happens at the end. How, like, Meltdown and Double Down, how that kind of rhyme. Like, those two books only have, like, the interesting part of the end, so. Yeah, it's kind of a complaint I have. Alright, so there's Party Pooper. Now we have the miscellaneous books, so now I'm done with all the main books. Now we're going to do the other books I have. Now, I'm not a huge Greg, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid enthusiast. I don't have all the books, but I have a few made a list of miscellaneous books. Comment down below if you want me to start collecting all the other ones, which I don't really want to, but I guess I will. Next, we have the Wimpy Kid movie diary. Oh, yeah, this is, basically a behind-the-scenes of all the first 3 movies in the trilogy. Like, it's a pretty cool book. I'd definitely recommend it. It has a lot of cool behind-the-scenes facts and, like, little Easter eggs and stuff. So here's the spine. Here's the back. Yeah, actually, this book is really cool. Like, I generally think this book's really neat. It has, like, it's made on, like, premium paper. So it has, like, high-tech, nice paper cuts in color and stuff. We got that. We got Zachary Gordon. His face. Yeah, there's that. Not much to talk about this book, but a lot of cool behind the scenes in it. Like, I generally recommend you get this book. I'm pretty sure this book was released 3 times. Why did I say it like that? But, like, because the first book had only the first movie, and the second version had Rodrick Rules. Now this version has all the movies, which is definitely the version you should get. So there's the Wimpy Kid movie diary, which is a rough pile there. Next we have Wimpy Kid movie diary, the next chapter, the making of the long haul. This one you could care less about, honestly. It mostly just talks about all the stuff that it talked about in the first book. But it goes on the long haul movie, which isn't a very good movie, like I stated earlier. So, yeah, so here is the Wimpy Kid movie diary, the next chapter. Yeah. This book is also probably the thinnest Wimpy Kid book I have. It's very thin. That's interesting, I guess, if you care about that, so. Yeah. This book has a lot of cool facts, too, but honestly just kind of reuses a lot of movie stuff that I learned about in the Wimpy Kid movie diary. So this one, honestly, I wouldn't really recommend getting, but if you want to hear facts about the long haul, then get it. I'm surprised they also haven't made a animated Wimpy Kid movie diary for the animated movie, because that's actually interesting, because I now know how a regular live-action movie is made. I wonder how an animated movie is made. So that'd be actually pretty cool. I think that book would actually do pretty well. Well, at least for Wimpy Kid fans, because that would be interesting and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. So, Jeff Kinney, if you're watching this video freaking somehow, then do that. I swear it will actually be worth your while, because that'd be an interesting book to do. So, here's the Wimpy Kid movie diary, the next chapter. So there's the movie diaries. Next we have the final miscellaneous book, which is the only Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid book I have, which is a Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Raleigh Jefferson's Journal. So this one is the only Raleigh Jefferson book I have, because this is like the only good one. Like the second and third one are just kind of boring, especially the second one. The second one just that book's just extremely boring. I don't think you need it. The first one's pretty interesting because it talks about. It's basically the spin-off to regular Diary of Wimpy Kid, but has Rowley, which is pretty cool. Surprised Jeff Kinney didn't do this sooner. But he did it like in 2019, I think. So here's a spine. Here's the back. The back's different from the Wimpy Kid books. Just like this, which is, "Hi, my name is Raleigh Jefferson, and this is my book. Now I have a diary, just like my friend Greg. It's a journal. I call my book..." Yeah, I'm not gonna read this, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's like all that. Also, Greg always says like in this book he stole his idea, but bro, anyone can own a diary, even me. So yeah, but I don't. But you know what I mean. So here's that. So hey, I'm Raleigh Jefferson. You know, just this part's funny. It's not even in the book. It's just here's some boring stuff they maybe put in here, which is a bunch of like credits and stuff. It's kind of funny. So yeah, let's all skim through it. Yeah, so there's that book. It's a pretty good spin-off book. Not much to it, though. I mean, has some charm into it. Also, you have to realize how much of an actual a-hole Greg is and how much Rowley's so, like, he doesn't know it all. Like, he is so oblivion to the fact that Greg's a horrible friend. Like, Raleigh actually needs a new friend. Like, Greg is, like, you really get to see how much of Greg impacts Raleigh's life. In fact, Greg's on, like, every single page of this book. Like, all Raleigh does in this book talk about Greg and how much of a great friend he is, even though he really isn't. So, yeah, so here's Diaper Overload's Friendly Kid. Alright, so those are the books. Those are the movies. I'm gonna go quickly with the movies, because I don't really feel like going in full detail with these. But I will talk about them briefly. If I can. Oops. So yeah. Oh, I want to show this too before I get into the first movie. So this is Diary Wimpy Kid, the movie released in 2010. But it also comes with this, which is really cool if you have it on Blu-ray. Is this basically this beta or like original version of Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. I'll actually let you read it, because that's quite interesting. So yeah, here's the first page. Yeah, it isn't very long. That's not the right one. If I can do it. Also, it's in cursive, which wasn't in the Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid book, which I'm extremely happy it wasn't, because that would have been extremely annoying. I can't really even read cursive, so yeah. So yeah, you can pause and read that. Yeah, pretty cool little bonus edition. So here's the movie. This movie's pretty good. This is actually the movie that got me into Wimpy Kid in the first place. So actually, I was exposed to the movies before the books. So yeah, so this is what got me to read the books. I've read all the books. It's the church bells outside, if you can even hear that. See, so here's the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy. Wow, that really shows how old this Blu-ray is, because it has a digital copy in it. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what a digital copy really is. I think it's like for a computer, but you can also like download stuff. So, wait a second, I gotta put this back in because I only have one hand. I think I just messed it up really badly. So here is that. Also, it's not a diary; it's a movie. So, listen to Greg on that. So next we have Rodrick Rules. Yeah, so, this is probably the best of the Wimpy Kid movies, all to be fair. It's just a really relatable movie. If you have a younger brother or an older brother, it's extremely relatable movie. It's really cool. So, yeah, so it says it comes with 3 discs, which actually it does, but when I got this, Blu-ray, if I can open it, it only came with a Blu-ray and a digital copy. So the DVD, I don't know where it was when I got this, but, it's not here. So, that's weird. So, yeah, we have this, which actually advertises Cabin Fever, which came out in 2011. Which this really shows how old this Blu-ray is. It advertised Cabin Fever. And that's how much it's grown and stuff, so. Here's Rodrick Rules, the Blu-ray. Again, it didn't come with a DVD, but I got it. I got it like a freaking, like, thrift store, so it just didn't come with a DVD. I don't know where it is, but it just didn't. Digital copy. Yeah. This was only $3. That is a steal for a Wimpy Kid movie. So those are the only 2 Wimpy Kid movies I have on Blu-ray. I only have Dog Days on DVD, so I don't have this on Blu-ray, but I do have it on DVD. Which is pretty crappy condition, but I do have it on DVD. There's Dog Days. I always go back and forth in between Rodrick Rules and Dog Days. Right now, probably Rodrick Rules is my favorite, but Dog Days is on a very, very, very close second. So, yeah, I don't have Long Haul on Blu-ray or DVD, because I don't think I need it. So, here's Dog Days. This was a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards 2012 winner. Yeah, this came out around the third Wheels release. Yeah, I think I even owned these 2 movies on DVD before. Yeah, I did. I owned those 2 movies on DVD before. Well, now the Blu-ray version of it, so. Yeah, so here's that. Dog Days. Alright, so that is my entire Wimpy Kid book collection and movie collection. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This video, again, it was 38 minutes long, which is just, like, how do all these end up to be 38 or something longer? Like, I don't even know. But, yeah, so here are all the books. There you get a good, let me do something. You get a good shot of all those. Just a lot of books, and got the movies and some other stuff. So, that's my Wimpy Kid book collection. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll probably do it next year if I'm still in these books for some reason. Like, I'm getting pretty old for this, but yeah, so, see you later, goodbye, and stuff, so, bye, oh no, voice crack, pooey.